right, today I'm going to talk to you about a Web 2.0 tool that I just absolutely use for so many different reasons within the classroom. And I'm going to talk to you about Symbaloo. Symbaloo is a way for you to kind of organize all of your favorite web tools, internet websites, applications into one location. I really like this for the younger grades because it is a way for you as a classroom teacher to be able to organize all of your reading sites, to be able to organize all of your math sites, to be able to organize all of your science and social studies sites. And you can actually use this in place of a web page. So I also like Symbaloo because you can associate visual cues with certain websites. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is on Google, I'm going to search for Symbaloo. It is a free web tool. There are some options when you have a paid account, but I've never had the paid account, so I have always used it as a free option. But what you're going to do, you're going to sign in and you're going to create an account. It's very simple and it's very basic. You can always go in and change your profile and your settings later. But once you do that, you have an opportunity to start creating your Symbaloos. Let me show you some of the Symbaloos that I have created. When I left my previous district, I had a classroom web page. So I made sure that I put all of my social studies sites on a social studies Symbaloo. I have all of my math sites on a math Symbaloo. Up here you have very easy navigation tools. You have the backward arrow and your forward arrow, my writing and my grammar, my Genius Hour. So as you can see, what I've done is it is a way for me to organize my web tools and my applications and my websites into categories. And let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to have this plus sign over here on the front. And so you're going to go ahead and you're going to press that and you're going to name it. So I'm going to name it Video Tutorials, okay? And what I'm going to do is all of the links for my screencast, I will go ahead and I will upload to this particular Symbaloo. And I am going to add it. And here is my video tutorial webcast, Symbaloo. So all I'm going to do now is I am going to find whatever resource I want, and I'm going to plug it in. So what I do, and you can choose where you want to put it. If you put it here, you can always move it to a new location. So I'm just going to click on one of the tiles, and I'm going to say add a new tile. Now, I am going to create my tile. Right here would be where I would put my address of my website. So let's say I'm going to come up top and let me just find a website that I want to use. Okay, so here's the website, Creative Commons. I use that a lot, especially when I'm using images and music and sounds because you do have copyright privileges. So I'm just going to highlight this web link. I'm going to Control-C. And I am going to go back into my Symbaloo, and right here I am going to put my address. Now over here on the side, you're going to say, is this going to be a website? Is it going to be a news source? Is it going to be a radio station? Okay. A lot of your sites will already have images that are linked to their website. And so this is the visual for Creative Commons, so I'm going to keep that. If I wanted to change it, then I could come down here at the bottom, or if nothing shows up and you want to give it a visual cue, then you could come down to the bottom and you could choose icon, and as you can see, there's badges, there's stickers, there's ABC, there's black, white, there's color, there's just tons of different icons for you to choose from. So you can really make your icons very unique to fit the needs of your classroom. But I like the one for the Creative Commons because that is the one that they have already decided. And right here, I am going to put Creative Commons on the tile. Now, you don't have to. You can leave it blank with just the visual cue. That is totally up to you. But I'm going to say show text because what this is going to look like on my Symbaloo right here, you'll see the image, but you'll also have the name of the web page. I can also give my text color a different color if I don't want it to be black and white. I would do that here. I could give my background a color by simply clicking on it, and that's how you would make a tile on your Symbaloo. Then I would hit save, and now my Creative Commons tile is located right there. If I decide that I want to move it, I could simply move it to a new location. Okay, but say that this is a tile that maybe I don't want. If I hover over it, you can see it'll give you a little bit of a background information on that particular tile. But if this is a tile that, say, you decide you don't want, I would simply take it and I would put it here on remove. And it would remove it. So you would follow the prompt and it'd say, are you sure you want to remove this tile? You would hit yes, and there you go. So this is how you create your Symbaloos. I have created, when I had the classroom, I created different Symbaloos for different categories of sites. There are lots of links that are on multiple Symbaloos. If I wanted to share, I simply click share, and I would give it my share my web mix. I could have an embedded code to where the Symbaloo pops up. I could have my link. I would choose whether I wanted to make it public or if I just wanted to make it private. By hitting share my web mix, it would give me a Symbaloo address, and that would be what I would share with all of my students or whatever. So I hope you found this interesting. Lots of different uses for it within the classroom. I could really see it even if your kiddos are doing a group project, they could create their own Symbaloo to organize their websites that they'd be using. So lots of different uses. Hope you found this helpful.